Hey YouTube, been a while, hasn't it? It's been a crazy summer, crazy end of the year. A lot of big projects, a lot of little projects, a lot of trips, stuff like that. I do have a lot of stuff edited, I just haven't bothered to put it up yet. So that's partially my fault. This is kind of an announcement, and then also kind of some cool stuff that I was working on this afternoon. I'm going off to college soon, so it's going to be trickier to post videos, even more so than usual. But I got a lot of footage stored up. So if I find the time, I'll edit some stuff and put it up. And today, what I'm going to be working on is I have this cool little Chinese trunk lock is what they call it. And I haven't ever seen one particularly like this on YouTube. It was on this, this really old box that my grandmother gave it to me a long time ago. And as long as I can remember, the key's been lost for it. And it's a really bizarre keyway. I'll show you in the close-up, but I went through this afternoon, and with my new non-8-year-old mind, I figured out how to get this sucker open, and I got a key most of the way manufactured. So I'll bring you in closer and take a look. So here's a lock, and it's really simple looking. It's kind of like shaped like a toolbox. All it's got is this little slot on the side here, and I had no clue what was on the inside of this. It's got like a kind of a door on the back, so what I figured out is that this part slides out and it takes the whole pin and slides out the side. And so getting this figured out was a little bit tricky, but I'll show you what I have so far. So this is a really simple kind of lock, and it baffled me for a long time. Like, I spent 2 hours on it this afternoon, maybe less than that, an hour on it this afternoon, trying to get it figured out. And it didn't help that the main spring portion was a little bit bent to the side, probably from me messing around with it when I was 8 years old, and it made it a little bit trickier to get in there. So anyways, what I have is these two pieces of windshield wiper shaped like that, windshield wiper inserts shaped like that, and if you get these put in just the right way, you can get her to open up. Let me fiddle around with this for a little bit. Okay, so here I've got it pushed to the side, push this one down, and then pull them away from each other. There we go. Got it. And then I'll get this built. Alright. So here's what we have. That slides out like this, and there's a little keyway there. And then all there is there's like two pieces of copper that form a spring that are really hard to get. So originally why I was having so much trouble is that this part was bent off center, so you couldn't get a tool on this side, and I had no clue it was inside of here. I thought it was just very simple, like a spring or something like that. So anyways, what I'm doing is I'm taking one half of this tool and pushing it up until it presses down on this spring part, and then taking the other half and inserting it next. And so what I think what the key looked like is it was just a solid piece with like a V-notch down the middle. So it slid down this groove right here and then pinched these together, had like a wedge shape on it. So that's what I'm going to try and replicate. But that's it, and now I can get it into my box, which is nice. I gotta get a more simple key worked out now. So that's next. Alright, so originally I was trying to get these clamped together and just create a V piece of metal like that, because they're a little bit too thin. You want to be wider. But I kind of discovered that spring is really, really light. It doesn't take much to press it down. So these are really thick windshield wiper inserts. So that's kind of it's trickier than it needs to be. So I just went and found a piece of sheet tin like this. It's very thin stuff, like as you can see. And it works very well. We'll just push this in here. Oh, it's unlatched a little bit. Push this in here, and there we go. Easy peasy. As you can see, those are pretty light, and all this tool does is it comes in right like this, and you can watch it. Bam! Push those closed, and that's all it is. So if you got one of these and you can't figure out how to get open, that's how you do it. Just get yourself a piece of sheet tin, and cut a notch in it. as easy as that.